With this, I would like to give the floor to our next speaker, Anna Polyushko?
Polyushko.
Yeah, so head of analytics at Smart City Lab Moscow, and I know also Moscow has been testing the KPIs, so yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, floor is yours.
Okay. My introduction will be a little bit longer. I apologize. Okay, technologies, as all of us know, don't exist in a vacuum. Cities use digital technologies to make citizens happier, healthier, more educated, to make the environment more comfortable for life, to create conditions for business and scientific community, to unite people to enhance living standards and city governance efficiency, and to ensure active life for elderly citizens. Moscow is one of the world leaders in the implementation of digital technologies. The quality of delivered services is increasing year to year, and its functionality is extending. But requirements of Moscow citizens is only growing. Also growing. In previous year, Moscow residents were polled about the impact of digital technologies on their lives. So 92% of polled citizens said that their lives getting better due to impact of digital technologies. It's more comfortable and interesting than in pre-digital era. And only 4% of polled citizens are concerned about the use of digital technologies. They primarily complained on failures and errors in system operations, in service operations. Respondents were also concerned with safety of payments and potential spying after them. However, should safety and anonymity of data be guaranteed, they could change their negative attitude. Therefore, the vast majority of Muscovites consider digital technologies in a positive way as a progress driver, and they are ready for the further implementation. But why we, as a citizens, would like to use digital technologies? I'll give 3 examples. So at first, we don't have enough time nowadays. Both we are clients or workers. We want answers here and now. For example, I call to the contact center, I have a question. I don't want to wait, I want to be served quickly. In Moscow, there are more than 10 million people, so even if 1% call to the center right now, it's thousands of calls. You understand? So, as the flow of calls is only growing from year to year, in 2017 we launched a robot based on artificial intelligence. It advises citizens on utility bill, tariff changes, hot water shutdown. It also provides information about nearest address of the nearest center of government services and contact information of housing management company. Also reports on readiness, social cards and patents for work. The robot improves its pronunciation in real time, and also it analyzes the intonation of every client that calls to him. Moreover, the use of such solution has economic benefit because the cost of robot is 5 times less than the cost of the work of the human operator. But secondly, for our happy, we are not robots. We don't have a keen eyesight. Maybe it's time to admit that we are not good enough in some ways. For example, look at me, I'm wearing glasses, so if human life will be dependent from my vision, someone definitely be in danger. Maybe there are such small things that even a healthy eye is not able to spot. For example, cancerous tumor in the first stage on the computer tomography image. 80% of lung cancer cases in Moscow are detected on 3rd or 4th stage, and only half of these people survive in the next 12 months. So we deploy a pilot system for cancer recognition. The advisory service automates the process of recognition of computer tomography data to recognize the lung cancer. The robot can detect slightest sign of neoplasms and also can work 27 hours, 7 days a week. It's great. At third, nowadays we feel less secure. And maybe we try to surround ourselves by technologies to solve this problem. Blockchain technology is recognized as one of the safest for voting via the internet. So in September 2019, maybe someone know that for the first time, Muscovites took part in an experiment on electronic elections and voted online from the computer or mobile device. Participation was voluntary and affordable along with the traditional way, so every voter can choose what is more convenient for him. Using blockchain technologies during the experiment can allow us to talk about new level of openness and accountability for the government and for the voter himself. Near 6% of all voters got this opportunity to vote online. It was only the first project, but definitely it will be continued and increased the number of voters. There are examples of change in Moscow and the life of Muscovites due to digital technologies. There is no need to be afraid of technologies we ourselves cannot accomplish with everything. So let's give some of the tasks to artificial intelligence and to other frontier technologies. I think this is appropriate delegation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anna.